Want to feel the horror? Join our channel for more. 2 decades have passed since that bone-chilling December night, etched into the fabric of my memory. A night when the line between the natural and supernatural blurred, and the secrets of the forest unfolded before my very eyes. Back then, I served as a ranger alongside 2 comrades in a secluded wilderness. Our duty to conduct surveys on the wild inhabitants inhabiting the dense terrain. Little did we know that this routine expedition would thrust us into the unsettling embrace of the unknown. Due to an urgent situation, a team member had to depart abruptly. In a gesture of solidarity, I opted to accompany them and took the opportunity to do some grocery shopping on the return journey. Once we dropped off our colleague at the nearby railway station, Jack and I resumed our journey, engaging in conversation about the nearby villages. Despite the clock reading only 8:15 p.m., an oddity lingered in the air, an unsettling atmosphere that hinted at something amiss. The road stretched ahead, shrouded in darkness and fog, contributing to a disconcerting ambience. Unexpectedly, an old, tattered shoe appeared on the road, a sole anomaly that we were certain hadn't graced our path on the way there. With caution, Jack skillfully navigated the car around the lone shoe, casting an eerie silence upon us. Just moments before, we had been engaged in lighthearted chatter and laughter, but now a palpable unease permeated the atmosphere. It was as if the surroundings had metamorphosed into something foreboding. Both Jack and I sensed the shift, struggling to articulate the subtle transformation. Continuing our journey, my attention flickered to the rearview mirror, revealing a shadowy figure seated behind the car. My immediate turn revealed an empty space. No one was there. A shiver traced its way down my spine, and a shared glance with Jack confirmed his equal disquiet. We silently agreed to withhold our shared experience, recognizing the peculiarity of the situation. Arriving at the base camp, we commenced the unloading process. Jack, not feeling well, voiced his need for some rest in his tent. While unloading, Richard and I stumbled upon the very same torn shoe at the back of the car, identical to the one we had encountered on the road. That instant, Jack's scream pierced the air. Hastening to his tent, we discovered him drenched in sweat and overtaken by terror. He recounted an alarming ordeal. Something had settled on his chest and attempted to choke him as he sought respite in a nap. The presence of finger marks on his neck left us gripped with horror. Opting to spend the night together in a single tent, I ventured to retrieve some personal belongings from my own. As I organized my things, an abrupt sensation of warm breath on my shoulder startled me. Proximity of someone standing unusually close sent a shiver down my spine, rendering me paralyzed with fear. Immobilized, I struggled to move or draw breath. The duration of my trance, like state, remained unknown, but my fellow companions eventually discovered my unsettling predicament and promptly snapped me out of it. In unanimous agreement, we opted to share the night within Jack's tent, persuaded that an invisible entity surrounded us, asserting its presence. The hours passed in a restless state, accompanied by the continual echo of footsteps encircling the tent. An aura of unease permeated the air, fueled by the unsettling fear of what lay concealed in the darkness. As the first light of dawn pierced through the canopy, we wasted no time packing our belongings. Our collective decision being to report unwell at the main base camp and request a temporary leave, mentally shaken by the inexplicable events of the night. We couldn't fathom lingering in that haunting wilderness any longer. Upon reaching the main base camp, we recounted our chilling experiences to the head, hoping for some semblance of understanding or reassurance. However, his response was dismissive, attributing our encounters to the mysteries embedded within the heart of the forest, a living entity with secrets beyond human comprehension. Our departure from that eerie place left us with a sense of relief, but the memories of that night continued to haunt our thoughts. The torn shoe, once a bizarre marker on the road, manifested itself again at our camp, a silent reminder of the enigmatic forces that had crossed our path. In the years that followed, we each pursued separate paths, but the shared memory of that night served as an indelible bond among us. The forest had indeed proven to be a realm where the boundary between reality and the supernatural blurred, leaving us with a profound awareness of the mysteries that can lurk within the seemingly ordinary.